We are starting electricity and the circuit. This is a chapter. From here we will understand each main words that will be important from the perspective of electricity and circuit chapters. So your first word, as you can see, is what electric cell. There is a cell which is electric cell, okay, which is electric cell. We are breaking down it. We are breaking down. Then we will see. We will take some questions based on this so that we can do practice. Okay. So here you see what a electric cell. Let's say this is an electric cell. This is electric cell, isn't it? This is electric cell. We see where this electric cell in our daily life. We see in a remote in a car device. There are a lot of things where we see uses of electric cell. Okay. Yes. So here we are breaking down this electric cell. Here, what is this and what is this? Before that, tell me what will be meaning of electric cell. Meaning of electric cell, it provides, not it generates. It provides. Okay, what provides? It produce. It produce what? Electricity. It produce electricity from one side to the another side. So it will start from plus terminal, then it will go to the where negative terminal. So it produce electricity. So what is the meaning of electricity? Yes. So remember, it produce electricity. Okay. Electric cell, it is a device. Yes, it will produce electricity. And from where? You can see inside this is a something, and which is what? Inside electric cell is what? Chemical storage. And from the help of chemical storage, this electric cell helps. Otherwise, you can see this electric cell is able to produce electricity from inside, from chemical storage which is inside it. It starts from what? It starts from a terminal, then it ends on another terminal. So you are clear that this is a chemical storage. Okay, this is chemical storage. This is chemical storage. Now, what is the name of this side and what is the name of this side? There are two terminals of this electricity. There are two terminals, and each electric device will have two terminals, not more than two, not less than two, only two terminals. First, which will be positive terminal, is represented by plus. Okay, and one side will be what? One side will be negative terminal, which is represented by negative terminal. Now, how to identify where is a positive terminal, where is a negative terminal in electric cell? Okay, in electric cell. So, can we say that this is a positive terminal? Can we say that this is a negative terminal? So, how to identify? Look, if here you can see both the terminals, ends of both the terminals will be made of would be made of metal. Okay, metal, not not made of plastic, okay, metal. So if there is a there is a what a terminal of there is a terminal made of plastic, then it will not work. So both ends should be what should be made of metal, so that they can work. Here you can see both, as I told you, both the terminals which are at ends will be made of metal. And now here you can see this looks like a cap. So that's why you can remember like that, that this is metal, which is a metal cap. Now this is metal cap, so this will be known as a positive terminal. If this side is what a disc you can say flat, so this is a flat. Here is not a cap in any cap, okay. So this is a flat, so this side will be considered as a metal disc, and when it comes to metal disc, then we can say this will be known as a negative terminal, okay. Negative terminal is represented by negative sign. So cap, positive terminal, disc, negative terminal. So inside this is what? Chemical storage. Here from positive terminal, electricity will come out from positive terminal like that, okay, and then it will go like that towards the negative terminal. So here will be what? A electric device. Let's say anything. So this, let's say this is wire and this is another wire. It chemical storage. So work of electricity is what? It will provide this chemical storage to this wire, and work of this wire is what? It will go to this electric device, then it will come out this side, and then it will stop to the negative terminal, and then electricity will provide. So electrician will provide electricity because of chemical storage. If a chemical storage is end inside it, then this electricity will not work. So here, if a chemical storage is end in electricity, then we will have to charge electricity. If there is an option to charge electricity, then so you are clear that electric chemical storage which is inside of electric cell can end after a few months, after a few days. It depends on electric cell, okay. So chemical storage can end, okay, can end. So electric cell works properly because of chemical storage. And work of electrician is to provide what? Electricity from chemical storage, like that, okay. This is a process that it produce electricity. Now we have what? New cell, old cell. We have two types of a cell. Both are same, but what is the difference? Both are same. What are difference? You can see we have two cells. One which is a new cell, second which is old cell. What can be the difference between them? Something is a difference. If you purchase a new cell, then that new cell will work better. Performance of new cell will be better. You will enjoy with new cell, but that new cell becomes gradually older, then that cell will not work as that cell was working at one day, at a starting day. So here main point is if there is a new cell, then new cell will work better, proper. But there is an old cell, then that old cell will not work better. New cell will work faster, but old cell will work slowly, slowly, slowly. So it happens in each electric cell. If whether you have a battery, whether you have mobile battery, whether you have anything you can take which produce which has a chemical storage, which has a chemical storage. Any device you can take, but that device has a chemical storage, then that device will produce electricity. So now when it comes to if that device is producing electricity, so that device is new, then that device will perform better. But when that device become will get older after few months, that performance of that device will not be better as that cell was working at starting days, in a starting days. So here this performance of a new cell will be what faster, and this will be slower. Now this wire. So inside wire is what? Electron, not proton. Electron is always available inside wire, and here this electric cell will produce what electricity from chemical storage. Then it goes electron starts working from like that, then like that, and you can see like that. Okay, that's how proton works. And proton will work when there will be a chemical storage. When chemical storage will be end, then proton will not work, electron will not work, if there is a there is what fresh chemical storage, then electron will work very faster. Okay, so it depends on chemical storage which is inside the electric cell. If there is a full energy of chemical storage, then of course electron will work faster, smoothly. Okay, so shall we take some questions? We have question. Tell me answer of this question. In an electric cell, fill in the blanks is the negative terminal, where fill in the blanks is the positive terminal. What is it saying? So here you can see where is the negative terminal. Where is negative terminal? You have to identify where is a negative terminal. So here you can see metal disc is the negative terminal. So you would say this This is what metal disc. Metal disc. Metal disc is the negative terminal. In an electrician, metal disc is the negative terminal of electrician, and positive terminal is the metal cap. So you would say this is a metal cap. Okay, metal cap is the positive terminal. So that's how you will fill. Next question. You have this next question in which you have given two statements. You have to tell which one is correct. If both are correct, then tell why. Okay, here we will answer here. Statement 1 is saying we should. It is saying that it is giving a statement, and you have to tell that statement is correct or not according to you with logic. First statement is we should never join the two terminals of an electric cell directly. Two terminals directly. And second is what by joining the two terminals directly, the chemicals in the electric cell get used up very fast. So yes, this is correct because we should never join the two terminals of an electric cell directly. We can use wire. So both are correct. We should never join the two terminals of an two terminals. So here you can see if two terminals are like if you can see this is metal disc and another end of another electric cell is also metal disc, and both are connected to each other with metal disc, then we can say performance will not be that. So here both electric cell will not work in that situation. Okay, in that situation. So it is saying yes, we should never join any two terminals of an electric cell. Now next. Now we are talking about electric bulb. So this is electric bulb. We will break down it. Here, this is what glass. This upper surface is what a glass. Inside there is a gas which is which name is insert. So here upper surface is a water glass, okay, glass surface. Now this is a filament, okay. You will understand about filament more. Now this is what metal base. When there is a word metal, so you have to be clear that yes, this is made of metal. Now this is a bottom contact, bottom contact, bottom contact. Now we will understand each words of electric bulb. Inert gas. Now here upper you can say circle shape. Upper circle shape is made of glass material, okay, glass material. Anybody can say this you can see this glass material is what transparent material. So here after this there is a gas inside it. There is a gas which is present inside this bulb. So here name of that gas is what? Inert. Name of that gas is inert. It is a stranger gas. Even I don't know. So here if we don't know, then it will not be compulsory. If you know, then it is better. It is better. So for now, it will be important to know that what is the name of a gas that is present inside a electric bulb. So you would say inert gas, okay, inert gas. Now after this word you can see here, and facilities of inert gas should be inside bulb. It is a compulsory. So here next word is a filament. Okay, filament. It looks like a wire, curved wire. You can see this is a curved wire, okay, curved wire. It is a curved wire. Now in another word, it is said that it is a tungsten. You might have heard this word, tungsten. So here filament. Work of filament what? Here electricity will come where? Inside filament. So electricity will flow through filament wire. So where electricity will go? Inside this, through this filament wire. Okay. So here when electricity will come to this filament, to this filament wire, then bulb will glow. Then bulb will glow. If electricity will not come to this filament wire, then bulb will not glow. It is very simple to understand that when will bulb glow, when will bulb not glow. So here, one point you have to understand is that if filament will be broken, if this is like that, okay, if this is like that, okay, here this filament wire, curved wire is broken. Now it will not work. You can say it will not work. If it will not work, then of course bulb will not glow. Bulb will not glow, then we can say this name of this bulb will be what? Fused bulb. Fused bulb. When we have fused bulb, then we can see inside the filament which is inside a fused bulb. We will see what filament is broken. So that's why that kind of a bulb does not work because of a broken filament. Now there is a one wire which is connected to metal base. Second wire which is connected to bottom contact. This is also made of metal. This bottom contact surface is also made of metal. Now we have what you can say, this is what? This is a electric device from where electricity is coming. Electricity is coming. Let's say this is a plus and this is minus. So it will go like that, like that, like that, and then it will come like that, like that, like that. Okay. Now here you can see electricity is flowing in this direction. Now this will come out from this, and it will go this like that, then it will go like that, then it will pass this filament, and then it will travel through this wire, then it will come here, then again it will work. So that's how electricity flows. That's how electricity works. So here you can see, you can observe, electricity should flow from this terminal. Electricity should flow this in that way, and then it will go to the filament, then it will cover all filament curved wire, then it will come this side, in this side, then it will come to the negative terminal of the electric device. Then that's how. So of course electricity will pass through the filament, then bulb will glow, if filament will be broken, then you can see this electricity will come out, then it will go like that, then it will end here. Here you can see this electricity will not be able to go in this broken filament. So that's why electricity will be till here. That's why we say that it will not glow, and this bulb will be fused bulb. So here we have understood. Here this metal base is one terminal, and bottom contact is another terminal for the electric bulb. And we are not talking about the terminals of electric cell. Okay, we are talking about two terminals of electric bulb. So this one is this, and second this bottom contact. bottom contact. Okay, we have understood glass material, inert gas, filament, metal base, bottom contact, bottom contact. Now let's take some questions based on this. Now we have a first question based on this concept. This is question. I heard this question. What is it saying? The terminals of an electric bulb are dash and dash. Terminals. We have to find both the terminals. As we know that there would be only any electric bulb, any electric device will have two terminals. Only will have two terminals. First positive, second negative, and you have to identify where is both the terminals of electric bulb and what are name of those. So here you would say what? One is a metal base. One is a metal base, which is a terminal of electricity. Second is a bottom contact. Second is bottom contact. Otherwise, you can say bottom contact. Contact. Okay, bottom contact. So we have identified to both the terminals that are of electric bulb. Now next question. Next question is very easy. You will be able to answer easily. We have this question and we have given four options. We have four options. Now, read this question. What happens if we connect a fused bulb in an electric circuit? Then, of course, if you have any type of fused bulb, when it comes to fused bulb, then anyhow, fused bulb will not glow. Fused bulb will not glow anyhow. So, first option is that the bulb burns immediately. Wrong. there is a closed path for the flow of electricity. uh, no, there will be what? There will be open path for the flow of electricity if we connect a fused bulb with the electric circuit. There, the bulb glows brightly. No, because of we have a fused bulb. If we have fused bulb, of course, turn uh, filament will be broken. Filament is broken. Now next is the bulb does not glow at all. Yeah, of course, this bulb will not glow at all. So D option is the correct for this question. So main word is what? Fused bulb. If there is a fused bulb with connection of electric circuit, then electric circuit will be open path, will be open circuit, and anyhow that anyhow electric circuit will not work, anyhow electric bulb will not work. We have seen two questions based on this concept. Now next, electric switch. What do you think? So here, work of electric switch is what? It is also a conductor. It is also a insulator. We will talk about this later after this discussion. It is saying a switch is electric. Okay, electric switch. Now, what is the meaning of electric switch? It will be it will be connected to the electric circuit. Now work of this electric switch is to break the electric circuit and is to break the is to complete the electric circuit. So electric switch will have option of breaking the electric circuit, of completing the electric circuit will have, and control of electric switch we will have a control of electric switch. Okay, we will have, and that's why we use the electric switch for any device. Control of electric switch is in our hand. If we want what fan, if we want that fan should run, then we take a switch and click like that, then fan runs, fan works. Okay, so here work of this main sentence is that work of electric switch is to break the closed path of electric circuit, and second, work of it is to complete the open circuit, open electric circuit. is to complete the open electric circuit, and this both works are of electric switch, and it is important to have, okay, to have a electric switch with a electric circuit. It protects us from a nailed wire, so that we cannot get attached with a nailed wire. Okay, it protects us. We are safe because of electric switch. We use many devices, in which we have option of electric switch, then we use, so that we can be safe in term of users of any devices. Okay, so you have understood. Work of electric switch is to break the closed closed electric circuit, and is to complete the open electric circuit. Okay, so who will work? Electric switch will work, and control of electric switch is in hand of a human, is in hand of a human, is in hand of our, is in our hand. Okay, now here let's draw a figure of electric circuit. This is bulb, this is a switch, this is switch. This is electric cell, otherwise you can say electric battery. Okay, electric battery. Now here here electric switch has option of on and off. Okay, we will click on side, then this bulb will glow. When we will click off side of electric switch, then this bulb will not glow, and that is what is the work of a switch. Okay, and here you can see we have what closed circuit, closed electric circuit. Now when we will click off side of electric switch, then inside electric switch it will break the closed circuit inside inside electric switch. Who will break? This will break. Okay, inside it, and it will complete a broken circuit inside switch. Okay, that's how it breaks the uh, closed circuit. That's how it completes this broken circuit, the broken circuit. That's all. Now next, we have a question based on this concept. No. You have given this question with this diagram. You have to tell what is the answer. Okay, what will be answer of this question? In this given arrangement, you have given this arrangement, which is a electric circuit. Which of the given element will act as a switch? Will act as a switch. So here we don't have a electric switch in this arrangement of electric circuit. We don't have. So it is saying which of the given element. This is one element. This is second element. This is the third element. This wire is a fourth element. We have a fourth elements with the closed of electric circuit. Now, which one is working? Which one will act as a in place of work of electric switch? So here you can say battery will not work as a switch, bulb will not work as a switch. Work of battery is to produce electricity through wire. Now work of bulb is to glow by the help of electricity. Now pin, work of a pin will be what? This will act as a switch. This will act. We can remove this pin. We can remove this pin like that. Then it will work. Then bulb will not glow. Now it is connected to another wire. Now it will this bulb will glow because of we have a closed electric circuit. That's why. So here you can say P will act as a switch. This was answer of this question. Now next question. Here directly you answer. What is it saying? You read this question. A device that is used to break an electric circuit is called. So to break an electric circuit, we can remove a wire. So here device is used. So we will not use a wire as a device to break electric circuit. Okay. So we will use what? Switch. We will use switch, electric switch. Otherwise, you can say electric switch. Okay. Electric switch. We use electric switch device to break a electric circuit, which is a complete closed circuit. We use electric switch device to complete to do complete broken otherwise you can say open electric circuit. We use what? Electric switch. So what is that device? That device is electric switch. From this device we can break uh, complete we can break a complete electric circuit, and join we can join a open circuit by the help of uh, electric switch. So this was answer, electric switch. Now next, I have figured. We have three figure. We have three figures. Here we will name each figure. So here you can see this arrow is showing what? Current, okay, otherwise electricity. So electricity is going from this like that. Electricity is traveling like that, and then it goes to the negative terminal of the electric cell, then it again starts, okay. So it was a current. This arrow is showing what? A current, okay, flowing current. Now this will work because of we have a closed circuit, closed electric circuit, and we don't have any broken view in this figure. Now here you can see, will this bulb glow or not? If yes, then how? If not, then why? You can see this bulb will not glow. This bulb will not glow because of reason is that we have a open circuit. When we have what anything broken, you can see this wire is not connected. This wire is not connected with this battery. So that's why this is open. This is not closed. So we will name it as open circuit. Okay. And when it comes to when word is open circuit, then you can say electric circuit, open electric circuit will not perform until broken things are joined, okay, are joined. Now in that case, so here this will glow because of we have what? Closed circuit. We have closed circuit. You don't have any broken things in this figure. You don't have. That's why we are naming it as a closed circuit. Each these three are what? Circuits. Name of this circuit is what? Open circuit. Name of this circuit is a closed circuit. And when word is a closed circuit, then of course bulb will glow. All elements will work of closed circuit will work. Okay, work of open circuit will not be. So open circuit will not perform. In the case of open circuit bulb will not glow. In the case of a closed circuit, bulb will glow. Bulb will glow. So okay, in this wire was broken. In this nothing is broken. Nothing is removed. Nothing is broken. So from this figure, we understood what is direction of a current and what is a figure of open circuit, what is a diagram of a closed circuit. So these were those images. Based on this, we have one question. Based on this, you can say figure. What is a figure saying to you? Now you have this question with figures. and you can answer it very easily. Now this is metal cap, this is metal disc, this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal, this is a positive end, this is negative end, positive terminal. Now this is a battery, this is bulb, this is wire, battery, bulb, wire. We have to find which are electric circuits can that can allow to bulb to glow. Okay, so in which figure you can say that this figure will in this figure bulb will glow. So in which figure bulb will glow, and this is what you have to tell. So in which of the following arrangements will the bulb glow? So in which from which figure bulb will glow? With logically you have to tell. So here you can see this is closed curve. Okay, first of all this is closed curve. Clear. Now arrangements of each element should be what? Clear. Should be clear. Should be right, correct. So here this wire is working, okay, this wire, okay. So everything is right. Everything is arrangement of each elements in this figure is what? Correct. So and this is what closed circuit. So this bulb will glow. This bulb will glow. Now in this first of all, this figure is telling that this is not a closed circuit. This is open circuit. When there is a word open circuit, we can say bulb will not glow. So this in this figure bulb will not glow because of reason is that electric circuit is a open circuit. That's all. Now in this figure again you can see this is broken, this is broken. So of course wires are broken, that's why we are naming this figure as a open circuit. And now what is open circuit? That's why this bulb in this figure will not glow. Okay, now next day, here again you can see this is one which is a broken. This wire is not connected to this bulb, and here here in this figure two wires are connected from only one terminal, from a terminal of electric cell to the one side of the electric bulb. So how much wires are connected? Two wires. Instead there should be one wire connected to one terminal of electric cell to the one terminal of the electric bulb. Only one wire. So requirement here is what? One wire. Requirement of one wire is here, not two. So this is also incorrect arrangement, and here this wire is not connected to this electric bulb. So this is what? This is a open circuit. Okay, this is open circuit, and we can say arrangement of these wires are incorrect. Here, instead of connecting two wires, there should be only one wire with the one terminal of electric cell to the one terminal of the electric bulb. Only one time, okay, one wire, not a time, only one wire. This in this bulb in this figure will not glow because of open circuit and arrangements of a wire is incorrect. Now in this way, again you can see uh, two wires two wires together are connected from one terminal of electric shade to the one terminal of the electric bulb. So two, because of two wires connected, so that's why this bulb from this figure will not glow, and here this wire is not connected to electric cell, and the arrangement of these wires are incorrect. Here there should be only one, there should be only one wire. So this is again open circuit, this is again open circuit. In that case, in that case, okay, wire can be this that, okay, wire can be this that, but arrangement should be what, should be correct. Okay, arrangement should be correct. Instead of connecting two wires together, only one end of a electric cell and with another terminal of the electric bulb, then this will not be right way. Okay, this will not be right way. Here you can see wires are opposites, wires are opposites. This wire going this side, this wire going this side, cross wire, but arrangements are correct. That's why, and this is what, closed circuit, this is closed circuit, and arrangements of wires are correct. Arrangement of each elements in this figure are correct, and this is giving a closed circuit. So that's why if figure here, this bulb will glow. So from this figure, two figures A and F, uh, two figures have what, two bulbs which will glow because of a closed circuit, because of arrangements of two, this two electric circuit, closed circuits are incorrect way. That's why, are in correct way. That's why. Now we have next question which is very interesting. You will enjoy because of there is a twist. You will see a twist. Next question is Now we have these three figures, but in this from this figure we will get another other understanding, something else understanding. So we will have to answer which of the following correctly represents the flow of current in the given circuit. So flow of a current should be in correct way, should be in correct way. The flow of a current, the flow of a current in this figure. So you have to identify. How to identify? As you know, electron will start from a positive terminal, then it will pass what it will pass through the filament of the bulb here, through the filament of bulb, then it will come out from the bulb, and it will pass through the another wire, and then it will end on the negative terminal of the electric cell. Okay, so it travel of travel of electron is to start from a positive terminal, then it will go till the filament of the bulb, then it will come out from a bulb, then it will enter in another wire, then it will end, it will go to the negative terminal. That's how current follow, that's how current follows. So here you can see this hint, this arrow will help you to identify which how is a current following. Okay, following. So here this current is going from here like that. Okay, like that. Proton electron is going on like that. Now in that figure, this is going like that, this is going like that. So in that case, bulb will not glow, and performance of flowing current is incorrect. Now in this figure, current is flowing what, only in one direction, only in direction. There is a direction and this direction. So this direction should be like that. So it is also incorrect. It is also incorrect. So A will be answer. A will be answer. So this is how current will work. Current will follow. This hints will not be follow of current. Okay, this hints will not be follow of current. This hints of arrow will be what? Will be follow of current of in electric circuit. In electric circuit. Now next, which is the last. Next, which is last. This conductors and insulators. So clearly understand it. Understand about it. What? Insulator and conductors. What's our difference between them? Before that, let's understand meaning of conductor. So here, these are materials, these are objects that are surrounding us. We can take this material. So we have to say this material will come in definition of an insulator or in definition of a conductor. So before this we will have to understand what is the meaning of a conductor and what is the meaning of insulator. So here I am trying to tell you conductors and insulators are materials, are objects, and we will divide all objects in two categories. One will be conductor and second will be insulator. So conductor says any material you can take, any material. There are a lot of material who are there are a lot of insulators material. You can take any material if that material is is giving permission to pass the electricity, to pass the electron. If any material will you have a material and that material can allow to pass electricity, then we can say that will work as a conductor. Okay, that material will be okay. Both conductors and insulators, both materials are used to make a electric circuit. We see uses of both materials. Here conductors are those materials who which allow to pass the electricity, which allow to pass the electricity. And insulators are those materials which will not allow to pass the electricity. So this material will conduct electricity, but insulator will not conduct electricity. Now here we can take an example of a marker. Here easily we can say this marker will not conduct any kind of electricity because of this is made of plastic. This is not made of any. This is not made of metal. This is not made of iron. That's why this will not conduct any kind of electricity. Instead there will not be impact of electricity on this material. That's why we name like that materials as insulators. Okay, so there is no impact of electricity on any on a material. Then that material we will consider as a insulators. But conductors are those materials. If we apply electricity on conductor material, then there will be impact on conductor materials. Okay, that's why we say that conductors materials will conduct electricity. Okay, that's why. And you will observe what uses of both materials, conductors and insulator materials, in making electric circuit, in making electricity. Even you can say a glass of bulb. So glass is not a conductor. Okay, glass is not a conductor. But base metal means bottom contact of electric bulb are what are made of metal. And when it comes to metal, then we can say metal is a conductor material. Okay, now glass is an insulator material. Now in bulb we have seen what uses of conductors and insulators. Now in switch you will see what upper covering surface of electric switch is made up of plastic. Okay, and inside it is made of iron, is made of any kind of metal. So here we see what we can say. There are first upper surface which is covering by plastic material is an insulator, and inside present a metal which is present inside electric switch is made up of metal which is a conductor. So that's how a switch work. That's how switch work. When switch completes a broken a open circuit. Okay, that's all. Now wire, what about wire? You can see here wire, uh, surrounding wire, you will see what? Covering part, and that part is what? Made of that part made is made of a plastic. Now plastic is a insulator. Now when we will apply electricity on plastic material, then plastic will not have any kind of impact by electricity, and that is that is what is work of insulator. Insulators will not come will not connect with electricity. This is very simple sentence to understand meaning of insulator. Insulator will not connect with the electricity, and conductors materials will connect with electricity device. So these are major difference between them, and that is why we use sometimes conductor according to need. We see that here we will use a conductor material, here we will use insulator material. So according to requirement, conductors are used, insulators are used in making of electric circuit, in making of electricity. So here covering upper surface surrounding wire is made of what? Plastic, but inside a metal wire which is present inside wire uh, inside wire. So that metal is that that wire is a wire which is present in wire what is made of metal, and that's why they conduct electricity, they produce what? Electron, they are able to connect with electricity because of conductors, Now let's take some question based on this. Now first question for this concept. Now you have this figure, you have this figure with question. Question is directly saying explain why the bulb would not glow. Question is saying bulb will not glow, and you have to explain why will bulb not glow. Explain why the bulb would not glow in this arrangement which is shown below. So why bulb will not glow? You have to tell. You can see this arrangement is correct here. So here this upper upper covering is what? Is made of plastic. this made of plastic. So we can say this wire is connected to insulator. This wire is connected, one side of wire is connected to insulator and second wire is connected to conductor, which is a correct arrangement, but this arrangement of this wire is incorrect. It is connected to insulator, that's why it is connected to insulator. So that is reason, because of this bulb will not glow, because of this is connected to insulator. Instead it should be connected to the insulator material, to the insulator. It should be connected to the insulator material instead of connecting to the here. It should be connected to the conductor material instead of connecting to the insulator material. So this plastic is insulator material and this side wire is connected to the insulator plastic. Okay, that's why this bulb will not glow. So answer is what? One wire is connected to insulator material, that's why bulb will not glow. Now next question, we have two questions. We have more two questions. Human body. We are human. Okay, we are human. We already know. Human body will conduct electricity or not? Will human body, can human conduct the electricity or not? Yes, human can get attached to the electricity. So yes, it is a fact. It is a fact. Yes, it is a fact. It is a true. It is universal true. You can say that human can get attached to the electricity if there is a net wire with in which work of electron is continue. There is a net wire, and when we will touch that net wire, then we will get a what? A shock. We will get a shock. And it is said that we should be aware of not touching the net wire. Okay, anybody should not touch any kind of net wire. Okay, we need to be careful. Here, human body. Yes, human body has a what? Human body has a some liquids. For example, inside our body is what? Is a facility of water. Okay, inside our body is a facility of water. Inside our body is found water, blood. So these are, from this electricity are able to connect to us. Electricity are able to connect to us, and we are able to connect to that electricity. So yes, we are a good conductor for electricity. We are not insulator. We are not insulator object. Instead, we are good conductor of electricity. Okay, and be safe with electricity anytime, anywhere. Now, yeah, here we would say yes, this is true. We are a conductor of electricity, and electric component, any kind of electric component you take. So it is saying an electric component can have only one terminal, only one terminal. So is this statement correct or not? Only one terminal. When it comes to terminal, then we are aware that there should be two terminals, not more than two terminals, not less than two terminals. Only two terminals, only two terminals. Electric cell, electric battery, electric material, electric component will have only two terminals, only two, not greater than two, not less than two. And name of those terminals are what? Positive terminal, negative terminal. Positive terminal and negative terminal. And as we saw in the discussion of electric share, we saw what? Two terminals. One positive terminal is what? Is what? Metal cap. Second negative terminal is what? Metal disc. So our main question is to tell that any kind of electric component you can take, and that electrical device will have two materials instead of two terminals instead of one terminal, only two terminals. So this is incorrect. We would say this is a false. This statement is telling us lie. Okay, it is telling us untruth. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. Any kind of electricity should have two terminals, one positive terminal, second negative terminal. So this is complete. That's all from this slide.